Hello, this is Saiga Storm. You know, you're never too young to be emotionally scarred by the media. Just look at our entertainment. Whether it be video games, TV shows, or movies, there's always just little things that keeps children up at night. And this is my tribute to that. The top 10 most disturbing moments in child media. Guess who will not be here? The Wicked Witch of the West will not be here. The Pink Elephants, they're kind of number 11. All those old Disney moments like Dynabald Mountain, no. There's really not much left to say, so let's get ready for the psychedelia and confusion. This is the top 10 most disturbing moments in child media.
It's a pretty hey. Dumbo. You see what I see?
Number 10 is a tie between the two most disturbing bosses in the Legend of Zelda series. I think we all know who one of them is. Majora's Incarnation. It's like if Michael Jackson got even weirder. No offense to Michael Jackson, but look at this thing. I think most people are just wondering who would tie with the boss as notorious as Majora's Incarnation. Well, I'll tell you who. Zant from The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I have no idea where all the hatred toward this boss comes from. It's actually really fascinating. It's like going into his psyche. His deep, dark, disturbing psyche. I mean, you're just in shock because he's really such a psycho. And it's really disturbing. I mean, all the boss battles are really chaotic, really strange, but I think the worst comes around the end, where the music gets fast, really savage, and you feel like you are just completely removed from reality. It's a very disturbing boss, and definitely is worth number 10. The Heffalumps and Woozle's Nightmare from Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. This is in many ways very similar to the Pink Elephants, but Dumbo was drunk. He had an excuse. Pooh, he was just scared. There's also the fact that it's better animation and really does make some really disturbing imagery.
They tie themselves in horrible knots. They come in stripes. Polka dots. Beware, 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 beware.
Why is there a honeypot quartet? I never really got that. I mean, this makes weasels and elephants look horrifying. Little bears, lock your doors and say your prayers. The Heffalumps and Woozles are coming for you. This is Halloween from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is a really good bit of animation, and really, hats off to all those people who spend their days arranging pieces of clay, but yeah, this is really disturbing. Seems tailor-made to scare little kids, targeting all the demons we had back when we were young. For example, we got the monster under the bed.
I am the one hiding under your bed. Teeth ground sharp and eyes glowing.
The thing we swear we keep seeing in that cover under the stairs.
Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair.
Evil clowns.
The tearaway face.
Bah!
Flash and bother the face.
We also got the demons of night, like that spooky wind and the darkness of the moon.
I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright.
It even makes pumpkins scary. I mean, I just love how much fun these characters have, scaring the inner crap out of these little children. This is really one of the greatest pieces of stop motion you will ever see, and also one of the most disturbing. It's just so chaotic and so threatening that it's really hard not to love. If you haven't seen it, see it. This Halloween is one of the scariest and greatest moments of nostalgia. The Death of the Firstborns from the Prince of Egypt.
Wow. I mean, it's almost elegant on how horrifying it is. I mean, a divine mist descends from the heavens and goes into every household, stopping only if it sees blood over the door and just kills the firstborn child of that household. It's just so horrifying to see such innocent third-party members get brutally murdered. It's things like this that really made me glad that God is nice most of the time.
Look out! Look out! Meek elephants on parade! Here they come! Hippity-hoppity! They're here and there! Big elephants everywhere!
Judge Doom, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really need to talk about what makes Judge Doom scary. First up, we got that horribly traumatizing scene with the death of that little shoe. That poor defenseless shoe. Then we got Judge Doom himself. I think we all know about the transformation of the eyes, the high-pitched voice.
When I kill your brother, I talk. Yes!
And we got Judge Doom's death, which is bar none one of the most graphic and horrifying in all of Disney history. The reason why Judge Doom is this low is he's not as scary as he could have been. If we went deeper into his backstory, he could have been a whole lot scarier. And I wasn't really as traumatized as other little kids were when they watched this as young, as I was when I watched it. I'm not really sure why.
Walking around the bed, on their head, clippity-cloppity.
Willy Wonka's Tunnel from Hell.
We're rowing, for which way the river's flowing. Is it
Why don't we just act like them and act like it's never happened and not talk about it again? I'd like that. Next number.
And the sight of worms and look at microscopic germs, but Technicolor pachyderms is really too much for me.
For this one, I'm just gonna show you a clip. Roll it.
I wanted to tell you kids earlier, but I was afraid.
Afraid of what?
Of telling you the truth. My real name isn't Angel Dynamite. It's Cassidy Williams. I'm one of the original members of Mystery Incorporated that disappeared.
What?
It was all an accident. We should have never been in that condemned church. But Brad said he seen someone coming and going at night and he wanted to investigate. We thought we found a treasure map, but it wasn't treasure. It was a threat to not just our lives, but the lives of our families. The thing in those caves forced us to leave Crystal Cove, or those who loved us would pay the price.
Like who threatened you?
He called himself the Freak of Crystal Cove. There, now you know the truth. That's what happened to the original Mystery Incorporated. And it will happen to all of you if you don't stop. Forget about the planispheric disc. Give Pericles your piece or Mr. E. I don't care. The mystery is over. Let it end tonight.
You lied to us, Angel. You've been lying to us from the beginning. Why should we listen to anything you have to say to us now? This mystery isn't over until we say it's over. Come on, gang.
No, you don't understand. He's still out there. The Freak is still out there!
The curse begun, but soon they'll see the buried truth will end with me.
I don't care who you are, you have goosebumps right now.
I am not the type to faint when things are odd or things are quaint, but seeing things you know that ain't can certainly give you an awful fright.
The paraphernalia wagon from Halloween is Grinch night. Okay, if you went on an acid trip while sodomizing a statue of Jesus Christ, you'd see something like this. Okay, Dr. Seuss couldn't have been part of this. This is just too horrifying. Not only does it screw with your head, it's scary too. I guess they're singing a song, but for the life of me, I really can't understand what the singers are saying. And he keeps asking if the kid is having fun.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I don't get that either. But the weirdest part is that throughout all of this, at the very end, he acts like it doesn't happen. He just brushes it off. If only I were so lucky.
Chase 'em away, chase 'em away. I'm afraid, need your aid, big elephants on parade.
Where do I even start with this one? Well, I guess this might as well start out with this clip. Holy cow, what hellish nightmare did this come from? I mean, this isn't a Mario game. And the worst part is, after that she starts chasing you around, and whenever she gets close, music starts playing, and all you can think of is run or you are going to die. Whoever thought this was a good idea to be put in a Mario game really needs some psychiatric help. Do I have to show you that again? What is wrong with you game developers? Yeah, remind you of anything?
You know what she did?
Courage, the cowardly dog. All of it. Alright, let me get one thing straight. I love this show. It has great writing, unique situations, and great characters, especially Courage, but this is pretty much the Twilight Zone for kids. I mean, okay, but besides those images, there are a lot of other very strange and creepy images and situations, among which include an Exorcist parody with a demon haunting a mattress.
Won't you join me? Can one of you boys give me a hand?
To that barber that no one wants to come across. An escaped mental patient with a fetish for shaving heads.
Unfurl sweet memories of a girl. With tresses, oh, they'd twist and twirl, and tempt me to be naughty. Barbara, my love was named, and her fair hair, our mane untamed. Until one evening, I'm ashamed, I got a little naughty. The look upon my young love's face was sweet as lace. But in this case, I realized she needed space.
But one episode went too far. The Dome of Doom, where vegetables eat people. Look at these images and tell me that this looks like a kid's show.
Guess I'll have to feed myself.
What's ingredients? Hornets? Pythons? Piranhas? Oh no! Brains! Raw.
Yeah, kid friendly my foot. all the episodes have clever humor and a happy ending, but I don't think it excuses images like this. Courage the Cowardly Dog will always be the most disturbing moment in all of child media.